YouTube niggas talking about firing me. You see that shit though?
Fan bases in college football.
Yeah, that's
you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate.
When they gonna fix the damn what's on the switch?
Become a must-visit venue.
What, kickoff?
Yeah, that shit's get them on nerves.
Thanks, Howie.
Somebody was complaining they lost to Toledo. Who lost to Toledo?
Fielded in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will have the football first. And they'll be met by this defensive front,
the way you run over my line, I got 80s and 90s, and you just be having field days. I was like, man.
I kind of feel bad for this.
I hope you ain't got that one feature on.
What?
And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get after the quarterback. They can get tackles for a losses, get you in passing situations, and when they do, they hit you, and hit you a lot, and disrupt the timing. So he's got a tremendous challenge on his hands.
He's got a challenge. His offensive coordinator has a challenge, too, because he's got to find a way to make life easy for him, and that's easier said than done against this D-line unit. They have so much speed off the edge. Even the interior guys can collapse the pocket and get pass rush as well. So for the offensive coordinator, whether it's screens, nakeds, bootlegs, moving the launch point, draws, just trying to get the ball to this guy's hands early, that's going to be a big key.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Heaves it deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Red Raiders offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground and try to pick up the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They went 3-and-out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. There he goes. The stiff arm gets him loose. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the...
There's some room. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
To throw, it's Calandria. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
That's a nice job by the offense there on their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got a man. It's Simmons. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Hand off to Joyner.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. On the ground, it's Ives. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Husker! Rolled his way into the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it is take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
14, Texas Tech, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Nebraska sideline. The offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Keeps it himself. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Following that last play, there is an injured Cornhusker who is still on the field. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Nebraska! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
Texas Tech, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. On the ground, it's Dickey. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Well, not run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
To the air, it's Hammond. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Lee. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. To the air, it's Hammond. The quick out. Gets away from one, finds room. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Might be calling a hot route. On the draw, it's Dickey. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down. That was actually his longest carry of the day. They're going to need more of that from this offense.
Back to pass on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Pulls it in with one hand. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Joyner. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Gets it into the end zone. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Fires to the tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
He's brought down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
And the Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Nelson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Running inside. It's Dickey. Could be an alley. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Finds his man, it's Carter. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Gives it on the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Simmons. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the Nebraska sideline. There is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Gets it to the back. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Rushes on him. Lets it fly. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. He is in! Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Texas Tech, 14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to pass, it's Hammond. Uncorks it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Georgia taking on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they...
Runs through a man. He might have space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The lone back's got it. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Using his legs, it's Sticky. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And that's a teach tape on third down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being back, understanding it's third down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Flips it out in the flat. Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Cornhuskers moving quickly to the line.
Man, this has been a fun one to watch, guys. This is quarterback play at a high level. It's fun to watch guys that are executing, that are going through their progressions, making big play after big play. Both these guys, you got to tip your cap because the quarterback play so far today has been absolutely outstanding.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the Huskers in a good spot here with second and short. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Oh, they're after him. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Might as well stick with him. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They're facing a third down. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Finds the tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Simmons. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Red Raiders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Carter. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quarterback may change this route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sticky. Turning it on. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And as we head for the 4th period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Hammond. It's complete to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turn wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just 1 possession away. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Nebraska sideline. I am keeping my eye on what's going on with their field goal kicker right now. They do have a little bit of a lead, but in this opportunity, can they rely on the guy that's already missed here in this game? Coach could go for it, but I do see him talking to the kicker and trying to gain some confidence, make sure that he's ready to go if they do call his number. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. Looking for room at the 40. At the 45 on his way. Tons of room in the middle. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers! This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
Texas Tech, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Makes the grab, it's Carter. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Red Raider. Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. The Red Raiders surge back on top.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. On the run, fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see.
Makes a grab and room to run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Offense in a bunch formation. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Direct snap. Picks up the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
And that one's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Pulls it on the option. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Finds his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not quite going to get there. They'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. It's a one-possession game in the 4th. Looking for space. It's Sticky. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Pocket breaking down. And the third down pass is incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that fourth down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by one possession.
And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
The Red Raiders come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got it, looking for a first. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.